Hello, my viewers. This is your host, Christine. Nice to have you back. Nice to see you again. For those who are just tuning in for the first time, we actually had a previous video where I shared the do's and don'ts about exercise. And I'm back. This time I'm sharing something completely different. I'll let you take a guess. What do you think today's topic is about? Well, today's topic is going to be about computers. And the topic we're going to be discussing with computers has to do with a term that I just came across in the same magazine. For those who watched my previous video, I talked about some tips that I found in this magazine, but I'm using the same magazine. I thought, hey, before I put this magazine in the recycling bin, why not share some more important information that it actually has? So I came across another sweet and nice short uh, piece of information that I thought I should share with you guys, okay? And it has to do with what's referred to as digital eye strain. Do you get me? Digital eye strain, okay? It's a new term to me. I might not be, I don't know if it's a new term to you, but it's clearly a new term to me. And digital eye strain, this is what the article says about that. You may actually be straining to read right now, right? Thanks to computer vision syndrome. If so, you are hardly alone. If you're having trouble reading any kind of article, based on the magazine here, you might actually be suffering from what they call computer vision syndrome. And so if you're having a hard time reading, material, you might not be alone. A recent study found that 90% of computer users, listen to this, 90% of computer users report one or more CVS symptoms, which is the computer vision syndrome, many of which carry over in the rest of our lives. That's pretty scary. Those symptoms include eye strain, blurry vision, dry eyes, neck and shoulder pain. I know I've experienced one of those for sure. And headaches too. According to the American Optometric Association, and some CVS sufferers have ongoing blurred, distant vision even after work. One reason CVS is so unpredictable, compared with sharply defined characters printed on a page, computer characters are pixelated and inherently blurry, forcing your eyes to consistently work to focus. If you've experienced that, you probably have the CVS. I know I've had there times when I've had issues, reading any other material after I've spent so much time on the computer. But sometimes my vision works better, sometimes it doesn't. So who knows? Maybe I need to look into that. So here are ways to ease digital eye strain, and I'm gonna share 5 ways to avoid that. Okay. Number 1, optimize your workspace. And how do you do that? Arrange your desk so you are sitting 25 inches, an arm's length, just like that. An arm's length from your computer screen devices. And this is as per the American Academy of Ophthalmology. The closer you are, the harder your eyes will work. Number 2, adjust your lighting. Okay, you may want to adjust your lighting. Blazing daylight over the head lights force your eyes to labor as they view the screen. So you may want to adjust your light. Unfortunately, I can't adjust my lights here because I need you guys to see me clearly. And hey, I'm not on a computer right now. I'm reading a book. I'm reading a magazine, right? So number 3, use large font size. Okay. Adjust your monitor to software to use type sizes that are easy on your eyes, or simply zoom in on documents. Be careful not to make that type too large, although this can be pixelized on your screen copy. Number 4, be sure to blink. I know some of us spend so much time staring at the computer that we forget to blink. But here's the tip. You have to blink. You unconsciously blink every 66% less often as you stare at a screen. Um, as reported by the University of Iowa, eye experts, this can leave you with dry, burning eyes. The solution? Remind yourself to blink by setting a timer and taking blinker breaks twice an hour. Oh my god, you heard it, guys. You gotta set a timer. If you're one of those people who forget to blink, you need to this tip might work well for you. And then lastly, remember the 20-20-20 rule. The Mayo Clinic advises giving eyes a 20-second break every 20 minutes to focus on something 20 feet away from you. There are numerous apps, browser extensions, and websites to remind you. While you're taking that break, get up, move around. If you're often sitting for long hours while viewing your screen, which reduces blood circulation and can cause muscle stiffness. So guys, you heard it. 5 things you gotta do, and I'm gonna summarize this real quick for you so that if you've just joined us, you have an idea, and you can always replay this video back. So number 1, optimize your workspace. Keep your computer an arm's length from your computer an arm's length from you. Adjust your lighting, okay? Don't make it so bright to force your eyes to labor as they view the screen. Use large format size on your computer. You know, you can always adjust your fonts on your computer. Be sure to blink. Take a minute and blink. Don't stare at your computer for so long. And lastly, the 20-20 vision, which 20-20 vision means you need to take a break from your computer. Take a break and walk around. Look at other objects that are far away from you so that you do not get the CVC, the computer vision syndrome. Well, that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe, because I'm going to be sharing more, useful tips out there that you and I can use, on a day-to-day basis. And, sometimes we get into we get into a tendency of doing bad habits, and we do not know it, and sometimes these habits hurt our bodies or create some kind of discomfort. Well, nice to have you, and thanks for tuning in once again.